This summer, me and my family decided to take a cruise to the Eastern Caribbean. My family and I love cruising for vacation because we really feel like it's a great way to see several different places without breaking the bank. On our cruise, we were going to be visiting San Juan, Puerto Rico, Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, and Grand Turk. We were supposed to visit St. Thomas, but unfortunately our ship blew an engine on the cruise before and St. Thomas was canceled. Other than that though, we had a blast on our cruise. This picture was actually taken right before we boarded the ship and we are still happy cruisers. Our first visit was to San Juan, Puerto Rico. The main square was gorgeous as you can see from the colorful buildings. The first excursion we decided to take was a helicopter tour over San Juan, Puerto Rico. How cool is that? Here you can see me on the helicopter enjoying the beautiful view. So what you just saw was us flying over the ocean next to San Juan, Puerto Rico. We believe that San Juan has some kind of law that states that you can't fly over San Juan because our pilot kept saying we can't fly over San Juan. So we had to fly next to it, but it was still an amazing experience. And as you can tell from this picture of me and my mom, we loved every second of the trip. It was a once-in-a-lifetime event. The next stop on our trip was to Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic, and as you can tell, the views were breathtaking. The excursion we did while in the DR was we took a mega truck that made several stops before dropping us off at the beach. At one of the stops, we got to see how cigars were made, which was just neat to see the process. They even had some cigars for us to try. The next stop we made was to a local hut where we got to try fresh homemade cheese and wine and Dominican rum. So of course I helped myself. It was a really great excursion to be on, and my mom and brother agreed with me that this was our favorite stop of the entire trip. Hey there, I just wanted to give a quick explanation of why the DR was my favorite spot of the trip. So I'm actually Hispanic and I was born in Honduras, a third world country, and the DR kind of reminded me of that, reminded me of home. Just with the greenery, the landscape, and really just the way of life, the way people do things there. The entire time we were in the DR, all I could think of was Honduras. All I could think of was home. And so it held a really sentimental place in my heart, and that would have to be why it was my favorite spot. The last leg of our trip was to Grand Turk, where my brother and I did an excursion on our own. We did the ultimate land and sea adventure that had us driving dune buggies, riding horses, zip lining, and then ending the day snorkeling in the beautiful crystal clear waters.